everybody. We hope that you are still sticking to your New Year resolution. Lufuno's resolution is not stand. How many games is it of your 10?
I'm not cutting them anymore.
You know,
we are winning. Yanga is winning.
Me,
actually doing very well.
Just one win, one swallow does not make it summer, but we will wait and see. With all that said, Lufuno, SC, the groups are standing very interestingly. Group A, Al Hilal is leading the group with 10 points.
They've qualified.
They've qualified.
Yes.
Then the battle is between MC Alger's Young Africans and TP Mazembe.
And I sat here and I said, people in Tanzania won't love me too much. Actually, I did say they'll come out of that group. But now, the challenge right now is that I didn't see that Al Hilal would get where they are. Okay. Because I had said MC Algers would be coming out with Young Africans. With Yanga. Yes. So now, as Telefono will come in and tell us that, no, they're going to win this game. It's a must. I still say Al Hilal has a lot to say on who comes out between these two teams.
Okay. Lufuno. It's do or die. Wananchi must forget draw. We don't want to use calculators. We don't want to use juju men. We don't want to use priests. We don't want to use imams. What's the way forward?
There are 3 tests. The first one passed beautifully.
What was the test? You can't say the first one passed and we don't know what was the test.
They have to get 3 points from TP Mazembe. Benjamin Mukab. They got 3 points, 3 goals.
Okay.
We move. Second game, Al Hilal. 3 points. They have to go for it. They will go for it. That's how it is.
But Al Hilal are the group leaders. They haven't been.
They've qualified. They've qualified. There's no interest anymore from them. They've qualified.
There's no interest.
No, I'm telling you now.
I want to agree with him and say
they've qualified.
If I'm coaching Al Hilal, and I've already qualified for the next phase of the tournament, what is stopping me to look at my team holistically and say...
So while that argument says, Wananchi, don't fall for it, it's not going to be a walkover. Because I'll tell you the following things. If I'm a fringe player, I am given an opportunity in a team that has already said, that has already qualified, I want to play in the quarterfinals and the semi-final. So I'm going to step up.
But football is an honest sport. You're playing a young African team that has been consistent in terms of play. You coming in only in this game. And you want to compete with those guys.
Lufuno's father's got us where we are desperate now. So you're saying that's the second test. And the third one?
It's the last game. It's a final against MC Alger. And that one, it's in Benjamin Mukaba again. So for me, young Africans will come out of this group. Watch the space.
Bona, Remy, go there to Botswana, go to Joaneng and ask them what they used when they were Benjamin Mkapa, because I think we're going to need that. So out of the following pack, in the next 2 games, you are seeing that Yanga's going to come out with
6 points.
6 points.
Now and again, you say the most beautiful things in my ears, Lufuno, but I'm not sure.
Let me tell you why. Yanga is scoring goals for free. We came here, you said they're not scoring goals. You look at the league, every week it's 4, 5. They're scoring goals for free.
But the Champions League.
You need to build momentum. You need to understand the coach philosophy. The momentum is carrying in nicely into the Champions League.
But now, Telefono, you know, without moving away from what you say, we also can't just eradicate the conversation around other teams. That they're just going to take it like just like that.
These are champions of their country.
Exactly.
Yeah. Al Hilal is not going to be saying, hey, here's the end one, it's open, you can move from Pulukwane.
I mean, MC Alger wants to qualify as well.
Yeah, they have to work hard for that.
Exactly.
They have to work hard for that. They're going to Benjamin Mkapa. Let's see if they're going to come out alive there.
Like I said.
They can hold them to a draw.
Clement, see, called different guys. Go to Pirates. There's some stuff that they do on the field. We're going to need anything and everything. Yeah. Group B. Masanda one. They're with the people from Morocco. Raja has become the flavor of the month here in South Africa because, people are excited. AS FAR is leading with 8 points. Sundowns closely at 5. And Raja with their winners at 4. Abidjan on 1. Why am I saying Abidjan?
3 points.
Maniema's got 3 points. It's very interesting because anybody in this group can still qualify.
100%.
So it means that for Sundowns in Congo, it becomes a must for Coach Cardoso to win. Yes.
Look, I don't think Maniema is gonna trouble Sundowns. Yes, they're gonna compete in this game. They're gonna push Sundowns.
You know, I worry when people say compete. You know, I'll tell you why I say I worry.
Okay.
When the PSL season started, somebody was competing. But
So let's not digress. Let me tell you something about Maniema team.
Maniema, you've got a new supporter, Lufuno's.
Out of 4 games they've played, they only lost 1 game.
They've drawn 3.
They've done 3. So these other teams knows at home they're going to go for 3 points. They got 1 point in Pretoria. They know that if they beat Sundowns, they also have a fair chance of going through in this group, because this group is open for any team. Sundowns, they have to play for 6 points to guarantee that they go out of this group. It's going to be very, very difficult in DRC for Sundowns.
Look, I'm not going to disagree with Lifuno, but what I'll tell you is that...
this is a rare moment. Please savor it, people. They agree. Please
yeah, especially when it comes to Sundowns. Definitely when it comes to Sundowns. But for this one, I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how Cardoso comes out of this one. But one thing that I love about Sundowns is that when it comes to push or shove, they shove. And they're going to shove in this game.
Mutau was shoving people.
No, Mutau was a bit careless in there. And we have the quality to put Morena into that position. And you know what Morena brings into the team. And one thing that I love about Morena is his end product. It's super clean.
End product.
Yeah, so for me, when I look at this team, even on play, I hear Talfuno say that they've played 3 games, they've lost 1, you know. I look at that and I also say, look at the Sundowns games, you know. You also need to look at that as well.
I've really watched Sundowns in the Champions League. And I haven't seen even one game that I can just stand that game where they really performed very well.
There was a season at some point.
But all the games that they've been, it's smash and grab so far.
So look, Lufuno, I'll say the following things. Champions League, be Europe, be Africa.
Facts.
The winners are not the ones that play beautiful football.
You see, it only applies with Real Madrid and Ali.
But that's what I said.
No any other team have done that. So let's not attach Sundowns to that.
No, but what I'm saying
to you now straightly.
But just listen.
Let me rephrase.
Sundowns has always played beautiful football, got out of group stages.
Yeah.
Like by this time we knew that Sundowns was out.
Yeah.
But this season, they're not necessarily playing beautiful football, but they're still in there. So this is maybe the season, according to me, that Sundowns will shock you because they will do whatever is necessary to win, but not necessarily beautiful football.
Okay.
Can take that for sure. I can't disagree on that. But also we also have to look at other teams and say the very same team they played this weekend, as Talfuno has said. As a staunch supporter, yeah, Sundowns. Gents, when you get into that field, it's war.
Yeah, no.
From the first minute, it's war.
Very.
And the sad thing about this, I think Sundowns is going to be stretched in terms of personnel as well.
Oh yeah.
Already you're removing Modau. Ribeiro is on. I think Ribeiro is not available for this game because of the yellow cards.
He's not. And you've got
Obas, who's not there.
Who's not there.
We can't dispute Sundowns has quality. But then again, we go back to the very same conversation earlier when we spoke about a team that's coming in Al Hilal that says, somebody in Al Hilal says, no, I want to compete and I want to show the coach that I'm going to play in the knockout stages. But then football says to you, how many games have you played?
Okay.
Are you going to be able to carry on with the system that's been played by Cardoso? But we'll give it to you. We say Cardoso had a week to train.
But there's also a big game in Morocco this week.
Oh no, that's huge. But and that's important because that game of AS FAR and Raja in the past locally it has swung AS FAR's side.
No, never.
Last season was Raja.
Last season was Raja.
This season
history dictates it was Raja.
No. Yes. Last season was Raja.
Yeah.
But this season
it's only one game. It's only
AS FAR has won their last meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
2-0.
So then Morocco, a draw is a beautiful result. No need to win. A draw is a beautiful result. Just a draw is beautiful. But with that being said, we then go to this group that Lufuno has been watching.
Yeah.
Current log leaders, Amapagania. Awezi mnyama ngengana zake puli mhlaba kamasipala 1937.
Yeah.
Yet black people are crying about land.
Yeah.
Here is my issue. You look at those points there.
Yeah.
Anybody but Stade Abidjan can still qualify.
100%.
There is nobody who's secure.
So,
I mean, in the words of Pumuzo Manenze, they're going to Cape Town for a warm-up for this game, and they did not come out nicely.
and it was a warm-up.
they got warm. They got warm hands.
Yeah, they got warm hands. So, Orlando Stadium, Sunday, 3 o'clock.
Escorting.
It will be packed.
This
This is the final for Pirates. They know it's make or break. They have to win this game. Belouizdad are not good travelers. I can tell you that. They went to Cairo and catch 6. Pirates must make sure that they baptize them in Orlando.
Who's on form that
if they win this game, Pirates have qualified.
Okay.
Because they don't want to meet early when they're really desperate for points.
But here's my thing. With that being said, would it not be poetic justice for Khanyisa Mayo to return home to the team that his father used to be against and be the one that sticks out?
It would be a great poetry, Tamposa, you know. But factually speaking, in terms of football,
football is football.
Pirates beat this team in their own backyard, you know. And the storyline for me, when I look at it, South African teams, when it comes to these positions, they've found it tough. Sundowns, when they found themselves in this position at some point, it was a challenge. So for me, I hope psychologically the players don't fall into this trap of it's a must-win, it's a must-win. Play the game. Don't play the occasion. Play the game.
Gentlemen, we arrive at Group D. Very nice to see Mugwana playing football.
Scoring goals.
Continental football instead of local football.
we know the story of Tunis and FIFA and Kukune and payments. So let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I'm just saying it's nice to see him play.
Yeah, well, let's not go there.
We could have walked away from all that drama.
We could have walked away from that drama.
But nonetheless, we are happy the boy is and he's getting paid.
Yeah.
The boy is playing continental football.
Yeah.
Esperance and Pyramid are equal on 7 points. The only thing that Sagrada and Joliba, well, Joliba are the whipping boys of the group. Sagrada with 5 points may still have a say. What's your take on the group?
Yeah, look, Pyramids have returned the favor to Esperance. They've won the game. So that, again, basically put Pyramids in the right place. Pyramid, they still have to play the last game against Joliba. They need at least minimum 10 points to make sure that they're safe. For me, it's a final for Pyramid against Sagrada. They beat Sagrada, they eliminate them.
It eliminates them.
Yeah. But then there's a home game for Sagrada.
Yeah, Pyramid are very strong. I've watched them when they play Esperance. I watched them when they play Esperance away. They have a solid team.
But Sagrada are not going to roll out the red carpet.
Remember, Pyramid, if they get a draw against Sagrada, they're still good.
They still go into
they're still good.
They still go to the whipping boys of the group.
Absolutely. And Sagrada will then play Esperance the last game. It's a must-win game. It's not going to happen.
Okay. With all that said and done, this is my favorite part that we must do this. Certain games that we pick. In Casablanca, there is a game. Raja versus AS FAR.
Yeah.
Who's your money on?
AS FAR.
AS FAR.
Yes.
Who's your money on?
It's a goal. Not a goalless draw, but a draw.
A draw is a beautiful result in Morocco. There's no need to press hard. I mean, AS FAR, you can come to the altitude and fight this thing out with Sundowns.
Yeah.
In Congo, Sundowns versus Maniema.
There'll be an upset. Maniema will win the game.
As I thought.
Sundowns is going to win this. I predict a scoreline of 2-0 or 2-1.
Mr. Reyners, don't let us down. We've been going along very nicely. Kwama Minzela.
Yeah. It's good team.
CR Belouizdad versus Orlando Pirates.
Happy people.
Happy people.
All the way.
Pagania, don't ever say I've got nobody. I assigned you a member here. You'll just have to deal with
very close to you guys.
You'll bring chips to the game. Pirates versus CR Belouizdad?
Nah, Pirates is going to rep this.
Pirates is going to rep this thing up.
Pirates is repping this.
We must go to my beloved Yanga.
And who are they playing? The Funo?
Allah.
Oh.
3 points for Yanga. We march on.
This one thinks 3 points is the...
3 points, we march on. Tanzanian people, younger people, I'm with you, 3 points.
Hilal, do us all a favor and keep these two and Cox wherever he is quiet.
I pray, dear God, remember me. Yanga must win at all costs. I look forward to next week when Yanga has won and we are now saying we are through to the next stages. When Sundowns has won, we are almost in the next stages. And when
Buccaneers are not through.
Buccaneers, may the good Lord be with you. We see you next week.
I saw a cherry and it was red.